Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are counting down on famous people who had it all, then blew it. Number 5. Katherine Heigl. The path to Hollywood fame is never easy. We'd imagine it's the real-life equivalent of a live ammunition obstacle course. Landmines everywhere. So why make it harder on yourself by being an unpleasant, narcissistic egomaniac? That's allegedly what Katherine Heigl did behind the scenes as she shot to mega fame as Izzy on Grey's Anatomy. People loved her, like really loved her. She got starring roles in movies like Knocked Up and was even nominated for a Golden Globe for her work on Grey's. She eventually won an Emmy for the role. Then something changed. There was a lot of will she in terms of her leaving Grey's, and many rumblings of still unproven on-set fights with castmates and series creator Shonda Rhimes. The story goes that Heigl was starting to get some serious film cred, at least in comedy, and didn't want to work on some TV medical drama anymore. In March 2010, Heigl didn't show up to set and Rhimes released her from her contract immediately. With that release came a rapid descent for Heigl, who received the Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Actress in 2012 for the movie One for the Money. She never quite had the same appeal to audiences after that. Number 4. Chris Brown. Singer and dancer Chris Brown was on his way up the pop charts with his 2005 hit Run It, and he was dating the beautiful Rihanna when things went south in an ugly, ugly way. After a February 2009 incident that left Rihanna bruised and battered on the side of the road, Brown was charged with felony assault and uttering threats, to which he eventually pleaded guilty. His punishment was community labor, 5 years formal probation, and domestic violence counseling, which many women's rights advocates saw as pathetic in light of the injuries Rihanna suffered. As a result, his music was pulled from many radio stations and he withdrew from public appearances like the 2009 Grammys. Number 3. Tiger Woods. Despite it all, Tiger Woods is still one of the best, if not the best, golfers who ever played the sport. His personal failures, while shocking, don't really cloud the fact that he's been the #1 player in the world for the most consecutive weeks and for the greatest total number of weeks of any golfer ever. He was raking in money on endorsement deals, winning countless tournaments, and he had a beautiful woman, Elin Nordegren, by his side. He and Nordegren were married in 2004, they had 2 kids, and everything was looking up for Woods, until it was discovered in 2009 that he was cheating on Nordegren with nightclub manager Rachel Uchitel. His hole-in-one life transformed into a shot in the water, or you might say his ball hooked way off course. The resulting media firestorm forced Woods to admit to multiple transgressions, and in the ensuing days, more than a dozen women came forward with stories of a cheating Woods. He announced an indefinite break from professional golf, and he and Nordegren divorced in 2010. Several companies canceled their sponsorships of the fallen golfer, including Gatorade, AT&T, and Hewer. Since returning to golf shortly after, Woods has been plagued by injuries and is a shadow of his former champion self. Number 2. Lindsay Lohan. Ever since the young age of 19, Lindsay Lohan has been doing the exact wrong thing, even if she has had the best intentions. Where to begin? Lohan has been accused of showing up ridiculously late on set, and if you watch the own Lindsay docuseries, you'd know that 3 p.m. is an early time for Lohan to wake up and get started on the day, and this was in 2014. For many years from 2007 onward, she lived in and out of various Los Angeles hotels, was involved in multiple car accidents, DUIs, including for alcohol and cocaine, went to rehab at least 5 times, spent 84 minutes in jail, yes minutes, and subsequently sacrificed the best years of her acting career trying to get her personal life in order. Lohan dropped multiple film and TV projects, many of them claiming fatigue and dehydration. It's sad to think of what Lohan could have become. The cute freckle-faced teen who charmed us in the Parent Trap remake is long gone, replaced with a woman desperately trying to reclaim a career that simply doesn't exist anymore. Number 1. Mel Gibson. Arguably, the biggest fall from grace in Hollywood may be A-list superstar Mel Gibson. Since his career-making turn in Mad Max, Gibson's star rose exponentially in Tinseltown, and he was cast in everything from romantic comedies, What Women Want, to buddy comedies, Lethal Weapon, to big-budget dramas, Braveheart. All of that fell apart over the course of 2006, when Gibson was accused of being an alcoholic, a wife-beater, a misogynist, and an anti-Semite. In July of that year, he was pulled over in California by a Jewish police officer. He reportedly said, F*** King Jews. The Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world. Are you a Jew? In another incident, he allegedly called a female officer sugar tits. In case that wasn't enough, his wife left him after accusing him of beating her. The case she brought was subsequently dropped after Gibson pleaded guilty to misdemeanor battery. The couple lasted barely a year, divorcing shortly after. Since these multiple career catastrophes, Gibson has been relatively absent from film, save for a role in the alcoholism-focused 2011 Jodie Foster film, The Beaver. This was all for today. I hope you liked the video. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. Stay safe, and we will be right back soon with another video. For more information, subscribe and watch other videos from our channel.